called Steel AD10, another of Andrew Demko's creations. Some of the main specs on this knife: we've got an overall open length of 8.50 inches, 21.6 centimeters long. In closed position, the knife's at 5.25 inches, which is 13.4 centimeters long. We've got overall blade length of 3.625 inches, 9.2 centimeters, and the cutting edge comes to 3.5 inches, 8.9 centimeters. We've got a blade thickness of 0.15 inches, 3.8 millimeters thick. We've got a premium American S35VN Blade steel, and it's a satin flat grind drop point blade. The knife was assembled in Taiwan using made from American parts, very high quality, just like Demko's AD15. And to do the size comparison, they're pretty darn close. So the review's gonna have a lot of similarities with my AD15 review. This knife does not have the scorpion lock. It's got a back lock, very strong back lock. Cold Steel makes some of the strongest back locks, triad locks, and their locking mechanisms could withstand up to a few hundred, 400, 500, 600 pounds of pressure easily, something that you won't be able to put on knife unless you deliberately do it. Overall weight on this knife, we've got 6.83 ounces, 194 grams. And we've got a G10 handles, liners inside, and phosphorus bronze washers that the knife runs on, and the opening is thumb stud. Overall pros, it's a very robust, it's a big knife, not as big as Cold Steel 4 Max, which looks very similar than this knife, except it's slightly longer blade of 4 inches. But this knife feels like 4 Max. It feels like a pocket tank. I like big knives, and I have no problem carrying something like that for everyday EDC. However, again, knives, a lot depends on personal tastes. If you like the knife and its design, its overall look and feel, you will find every and any reason to carry it and cut stuff. Same, for example, goes with Cold Steel Espada XL that's got 7.5 inch long blade. In my old videos I have that review. Some people think it's a clown of a knife. It's not useful, it's not practical, it's too big, so on. Yeah, I can see that, but again, I look for reasons to carry it, to put it in my backpack or coat pocket. It's not comfortable to carry it for too long in pants pockets. So again, it's everything depends on a personal taste. For me, this is actually a perfect fit, and this feels much better than the sharp edges I criticized the jimping on the AD15. Here, if you press long enough, you will wind up with this mark on your thumb. However, we don't have the same here. Jimping is quite awesome. You can press as much as you like, as long as you like, and you won't feel any discomfort. Feels good in hands, fast deployment, great ergos, American materials assembled in Taiwan. Everything that I like on the knife. And we've got again this mysterious hole, the additional stop pin. You can put here a stop pin, nail looking, basically steel material, and if the knife would ever close on you, there would be additional barrier preventing it from locking, closing on your fingers and slicing them off. However, I don't believe you would ever need to use additional stop pin. You won't be able to break this knife or make or malfunction its locking mechanism. If you hang on it 1,000 pounds or 2 tons, then you're deliberately trying to destroy your knife, and that's understandable. In that case, yeah, you can break anything, a knife or anything else. So for some people, yeah, this could be ridiculously big. So for some people, this could be an awesome knife. For me, I like it, and I like it a lot. I think it's an improvement overall on the AD15 in a way that I like the more machining of the sharp edges of the spine of the jimping on the spine of the blade, and more jimping on the spine of the frame itself. What I don't like, yeah, the pocket clip. Yeah, this could be made a little bit better. This is too wide and too small. Best pocket clips, and that's my personal opinion, I think, are the ones that are a little bit slimmer in width, in thickness, and longer. So when you sit down, for example, this could jump out from your pocket easier. When it's longer and thinner, it's more comfortable. That's my personal opinion, and that's how I like my pocket clips. That's what I criticize this large, small pocket clips. Also, it's very, you need to I think you need to, with pry bar, slightly open it, because this is very too tight, it feels like. Overall, this knife I'd give easily 9.5 out of 10 points. It's a great knife. Our MSRP $240 on Cold Steel website. You can find it right now online between $180 and $200. It's a great price for this knife. It's an awesome knife.